a cool evening last night. Nice and warm in the sleeping bag though. And the sun hasn't yet popped over the hills, but it looks like it's going to be a stunning day. There isn't a cloud in the sky. The only thing I can see is the half moon. Heading into Lake Howea Township initially, and then on to Wanaka today. And this will be day 116. Come down quite a bit now. It's a beautiful day. Got to take care though on this track. It's very nice little bit now, nice little walkway now, but it's been very rocky and just a bit of scrambling over rocks as well. Pack's not as heavy, so it makes it a little bit easier. Hopefully get down in about 2.5 hours, maybe 2.5, 3 hours. Be glad when this is over and then it's a nice straight walk into Wanaka. As often happens, you see what looks like a trail and you end up going the wrong way, so fortunately this has been well signposted with an orange triangle there as well. Very good. Beauty of a day. There's a face off here. I can hear some noise in the bushes too. After what happened in Matakana, there's no way I'm going anywhere near these guys. Almost got all those bulls past me, and then a couple of walkers came down and they all ran back the other way again. So very close to getting trampled on there. My goodness me. I'm looking for the Gladstone track. I've come down 1,000 metres in elevation the last couple of hours. Looking for the Gladstone track now, which is the next. Oh, there's my little triangle. There it is, right on cue. I'm guessing I go down that way, walking along the shorefront, all on my own. This is a cool morning actually now I've got rid of those bulls. Yeah, so just met 3 northbounders. We swapped tips, and it's always good to get their idea of what they've just been through. Came down from the top of the mountain there today and just walking towards Lake Howea. It's very close now. Beautiful. Just spent longer than I should have in Lake Howea. Nice breakfast or brunch, whatever you want to call it. And I'm joined by Simon from Germany. He's going to walk with me to Albert Town. And Simon is, I thought you were from Leipzig, but you're moving to Leipzig. Where are you from originally? Where are you from originally? Which mountains? Ore Mountains. Oh, cool. The Ore Mountains in Germany. Right, it's going to be a warm day today, so I should have set out earlier from the cafe, but it was just so nice there in the shade. So here we go. Albert Town, then Wanaka, here we come. Take the small Araroa sign on that lamppost and take everything to that takes us off the main drag and into the bush. And we're on the Lake Howea river track. And it's pretty easy going. We're sharing it with cyclists, most of whom say thank you when we let them pass, except the last gentleman. We'll let him off. And I think we stay on this track for a while now, all the way to close to Albert Town. Walking alongside the water now. We've been commenting actually how fast flowing this water is. Certainly pleased I don't have to cross that one. So Simon and I are heading in the direction you can see behind. We've just turned round just to record. We're going back along the direction of the mountains there. But the reason we've stopped is to celebrate the 2,600 mark from Cape Reinga! Yeah! And I spy with my little eye a swing bridge. Pretty good swing bridge. I don't think there's going to be much swinging here. I do love the little signs they put up. They look so funny. it is swinging a little bit. Probably only a 3 on the swingometer. But there's a fast flowing river Howea at the moment. Certainly wouldn't want to be crossing now. And this one-way bridge certainly isn't swinging. So back on the river track, I left Simon in Albert Town. He's camping there in his tent, and I'm on my own this afternoon. I'm back on the river walk, this time between Albert Town and Wanaka. Probably about 8-9 k's short of Wanaka. It's quite hot today, so I think I'll be pleased to be there. Probably looking at around about 5 o'clock finish. And then I'm being picked up by friends, Doris and Urs, originally from Switzerland. But I met them in Hawke's Bay, where they lived for many years before they moved down here a couple of years ago. It's going to be great to see them and have a rest day with them tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a funny sort of day, a bit bitty. Every time I've had a stop, I've made the most of it, which has probably delayed the day, probably because of the heat. But made good progress. It's going to be a 35 kilometre day today, which is good considering the first couple of hours were a steep downhill, where I dropped 1,000 metres, which is a lot. There's been very few occasions on the trail where I've done that much. So making good progress. The day continues. Here we go. So walking by the side of the river, and it's beautiful. It's been a lovely walk into Wanaka, really has. Beautiful day too, probably a little bit too hot for walking, but hey, here now, it's gone 5 o'clock. Just had a call from friends. They're going to come and pick me up. Urs and Doris, friends from Hawke's Bay, and really looking forward to seeing them. So yeah, the day's walking almost over, and it'll be very close to the 36k mark today since I left Pakituhi hut and dawdled a little bit, had an hour break at morning tea and 45 minutes for lunch, but hey, who cares? I think I deserved it after yesterday's tough day. So day 116 coming to an end. And I come into the shop and I'm served by a guy I did the Wild Pass with, Julian, and I've already bumped into Alistair from Scotland, and I've been here 5 minutes. Absolutely bizarre. So I feel like people have been congregating to meet me here. Wonderful to catch up with Urs and Doris again. Wonderful hospitality. I've been 5 days off grid, and I've only just caught up with the news that my home province, Hawke's Bay, has been massively hit by Cyclone Gabrielle. Can't believe it. Can't believe there's been fatalities, and the devastation in the pictures I've seen looks awful. So best wishes to all friends and family out there in Hawke's Bay, and here's hoping things get better very, very quickly. So hopefully I'll be back in Hawke's Bay in about 3 weeks' time. But very best wishes to everyone out there. And that was day 116.